morning, fam. Hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is minding their business, drinking their water, and taking their vitamins. Just saying hi this morning. Going to the doctor to go get my lady parts checked out. That's it. Maybe I'll bring y'all along. Maybe I won't. But I'm just stopping by to say good morning. Peace. Hey y'all, hey, coming to y'all today with another haul. I am Jerry, of That Be Jerry. I'm 56 years old. I've been doing this YouTube thing for some time now, and I'm not getting that traction that I thought I would probably get. But okay, like I said in my other videos, I'm not giving up. I'm still going to try. I ask that you please like, comment, and hit that sub button. Come on, subscribe to me. I can show y'all how I rock. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I'm not talking about my financial status with nobody. I don't discuss how many pocketbooks, how many shoes. I did show y'all in the other video, but that's just not my thing. I don't go in Chanel stores and brag about the bag my husband bought me or anything like that. I'm usually a down-to-earth person. I do like to dress, but I like to be fly when I go out, but on a budget. You know, I don't like spending. I guess, put it like this, when I was younger, right, I would just buy things. Like, sales didn't mean nothing to me. Like, I would just spend my money on things. And say, for instance, I go in Bloomingdale's and I'll buy a shirt for $100, right? And then the next week I'll go back in Bloomingdale's and that same shirt is now $50. That hurts. So now my whole mental, when my kids came into this world, my whole mental now is first thing first, hitting the clearance racks, hitting the sale racks. Don't have a problem with it. You can shame me, you can shun me, you can do whatever you want. You can spend your money the way you want, and I'm spending the money that I want, the way I want to spend my money, right? Nobody can tell nobody how to spend their money, right? But anyway, so I'm just coming to you today with a quick haul. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is drinking their water and minding their business, taking your vitamins, staying out of people's affairs. It's safer that way. You live longer. Trust me. All right. So we did a little haul. Like I said before in my other video, my son and daughter-in-law came down. We had decided to go to the outlets out here. The outlets in Georgia are whack. They're just whack. We're so used to going to Woodbury Commons in upstate New York that when we come to the outlets out here, it's almost as if like we're going to a Conway or, you know, to something low budget, you know, and it's kind of disturbing because if y'all all have the same stores, why is it that y'all not carrying the same thing as the other stores up north? But anyway, so we went to Adidas outlet. Like I told y'all in my other videos, my husband is obsessed with Adidas. So that's usually the first store we hit when we go into the outlets. So I didn't really see much in there. My husband found some things, but I just really didn't. He actually kind of found these sneakers for me. These are the Adidas shell toes. These were on sale. They were originally $100, but they were on sale for 50% off. So I got them for like $50. So I thought that was a steal. Also, these are Tarek. I have some hiking shoes by this name as well, and they are awesome. I need to buy me a new pair actually, because I've worn those out when we do our trail walk. They support your ankle, they support your arch. You know, I love them. Love, love, love Tarek. But these were on sale for $55. with 60% off. So maybe they were like under $20 after the discount. And I thought they were pretty cute. I don't know where I'm wearing them to. Maybe if I go to the store or to go pick up something real quick, you know, but I thought they were really cute. And they're very comfortable. This brand is very, very comfortable. We also, in the outlets, they have an H&M outlet. So we went in there. My husband likes to get t-shirts from out of there. They have good, I think the men's t-shirts are better quality than the women t-shirts, right? Y'all see this? This was a long sleeve sweatshirt, right? And what I did was I cut the sleeves off and cut the sleeve under this strip here. And now I have a short sleeve sweatshirt, if y'all could see it. Yeah. And I'm just becoming obsessed with short sleeve sweatshirts. I don't know why, but every time I see one, I have to get it. So I got this one. This is in gray. This is from H&M. This was $20. Short sleeve. Love them. Love, love, love them. I also got a brown one, which I thought was a pretty color. Because I don't have brown. Each one was $20. No, they wasn't on sale, but $20, that's not a problem. If they were $50, I probably would not buy them unless they were on sale. And we went to Conway. Why am I thinking about Conway? We went to Walmart and they had bathing suits on clearance. How much was this? $6. So check out Walmart on their clearance rack and see what you can find, especially if you know you might be going away for the summer and knowing you're going to the beach or to the pool. Hey, $6, you can't beat it, right? Also, I had ordered these. I'm actually expecting another pair, but they're coming from China. I had looked on Revolve and the website Revolve, and they had the sandal boot, the open toe boot. I call it the open toe boot with the cute little indented heel. And these boots were like almost $400, right? So then when I went back on there, the price had dropped drastically. They was almost $200, right? Click on my size, sold out. So what I did was I Googled the color that I wanted and said open toe boot, and it came up. And these boots were from China, right? They still not here. And it's been since, actually it was like a few days before Memorial Day that I had ordered these boots. And they're still not here. They're still not here. And I keep looking on the site and it's showing me that they're still in China. Yeah. But anyway, so I was on Akira and just looking up what they had on sale for the holiday. Don't really need much clothes. I'm trying to fall back from it for a little while. Try to save a couple of dollars so hubby and I can go on vacation somewhere. But anyway, so I looked on Akira. These are by Azalea Wing. And I got the sandal boot, the open toe boot. These are so cute. Y'all see the heel? That's so different. And the heel is a nice size heel. It's not too high. You know, it's open in the back, open in the front. You got to have your toes pretty now. And I thought these were really, really dope. And these were on sale for $26 and some change, right? So I go back on the website. I think I went back on there on Monday just to see where these were, because I'm wondering why these haven't gotten here yet. So I go back on the site, and this same boot, sandal, is on sale but now for $69. So I feel good that I caught a deal. You know, that made me feel good. Like I really, really caught a deal. So these are by Zayla Wang. And I thought they were pretty dope. So I see a lot of women talking about their favorite fragrances, and got a package in by Brown Sugar Babe. I wanted to try this. It's always popping up on my Facebook page. So I said, let me give it a try. I'm showing y'all my address, right? Is my address on here? It sure is. So, yeah. So I wanted to try it. I bought 2 bottles actually, and they both were on sale. I'm opening it up as we're speaking. I don't even have a clue on what they look like in person. I've never really bought them or tried their product before. This is the packaging. It's pretty. Oh, she's beautiful. I love a chocolate woman. She's gorgeous, right? It comes with a little paper in it. Make a mess. And I have my receipt. Let's see what we got. So I ordered the 4-ounce. I think these are the 4-ounce bottles. I think these were the bigger bottles. One of them is, and these are body oils. I'm sorry. They're body oils. I don't even remember the names that I bought. Let's just see. Let's just open it, y'all. Let's just open it. Can't bring it back. Can't send it back, so I'm stuck with it. They have it taped really good. I had to use the scissor to open it. This is called Sweet Thing. Right? So let's see what it smells like. Do it have a thing on it to keep it from the oil spilling out? Oh, that's cute. You see the top? You got to lift the top. You got to lift that. Oh my gosh. Oh. Y'all. This makes me want to go sit in the tub, get out, dry my skin off, and just douse my body with this. This is called Sweet Thing. It's so good, y'all. Oh man, it's so good. Take a little bath, put a little negligee on, oil your skin up. Wait for the hubby to come upstairs or wherever the hell he at. This one is called, what is this called? Bonita Apple Balm. So let's see what this smells like. Ooh, smells like apple. Oh my goodness. This literally smells like an apple, but like a sweet apple. Oh. And you know what? To smell these, you don't even need anything. Like if you're going out, the smell is still there. The smell is still there, and it feels so nice. I might have to order some more of these. I love these. Oh my God, this is perfect for the summer. You don't feel like spraying no perfume. You just want to oil your skin and be out. Smells good, y'all. I think one was, did they give me a receipt on what I'm paying for? No, they didn't put the price here on this receipt. But I ordered Sweet Thing, and I ordered Bonita Apple Balm, and these smell delicious. Delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And she's from Georgia. I was wondering why these took so long to come if she's out here in Georgia. But Brown Sugar Babe, give them a try. Even if you just buy one bottle, you know, me, I gotta be extra with it at times. So I just bought two, you know. And that's really it. Oh, I just wanted to share with y'all, like, my favorite perfume for the summer that I've been wearing for maybe 8 years. Every summer I buy these. This is called Haiku. I forgot the something flower, but this is the only this is by Avon. This, when you spray this on you and you go somewhere, that fragrance just, whoever you're in front of, it hits that person. And they're like, "Miss, what do you have on?" And I'm like, "Some Avon perfume." I'm not ashamed to admit I buy perfume every now and again. I only buy this once a year. I may get 4 bottles for the summer because I spray this like body spray. But I only wear this in the summertime because it's just like a floral, sweet, scented perfume. And this is perfume because it lasts all day. It really lasts all day. And I don't buy it from Avon.com. I go on Amazon because I find that Amazon is a little cheaper. And you know what's crazy? Because during the pandemic, I would buy my perfumes from this man in New Jersey. Like, if my husband and we going to visit my son, we would go to the flea market because the man's at the flea market, and these back then during the pandemic, they were only $10. So I would get maybe 5 or 6 of them, but that was during the pandemic. So it was crazy because after the pandemic, we went to go visit my son and we decided to go to the market, the flea market, and he was out there. Now he's selling them for $25. So, you know, I'm like, no, thank you. You know, you used to give them to me for 10 when we was going through the pandemic. He's like, yeah, now I'm still trying to catch up. I'm still trying to make my money back. I says, all right, it's okay. You keep it, you know. But the cheapest I've seen them for is $20 on Amazon. And I ordered them through Amazon because I have the Prime, you know, the free shipping for, what is it, $15-16 a month. So it works well for me. So this came up to like $21 and some change with the free shipping. So this is my second bottle. I should have just bought 2 at one time, but I don't know why. I just be clicking and clicking and clicking and just be moving on. But yeah, y'all got to try this. This is the only bottle that's pink under the Haiku. So smells so good, y'all. You got to try it. So anyway, that's my haul. I'm in my room chilling, and I'm sitting here saying to myself, Jarena, you need to just do your little haul and get it out the way. I don't know what I'm doing for this weekend. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everybody's drinking their water and minding their business, because it's crazy out here. You know, we get mixed up and caught up in the wrong things, you know, and it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. And even when you minding your business, it seems like somebody just draws you in, you know. Um, I've been out here for almost 6 years. I haven't made one friend. I tried to become associates with a couple of women out here, but I find myself in a competition with women. And how I look at things, if we're trying to become friends, why are we competing? Like there was a woman who I worked with. I was on I was working for a contracting company, and you know, when I first started, you know, I'm a dresser. I'm not gonna lie, I am a dresser. Y'all may see me sometimes looking kind of crazy, but I am a dresser. So especially when I go to work, I put that shit on. So you know, I would come to work and she was just always looking at me, you know. So I had became cool with another girl who's friends with her. And she would tell her, you know, tell the girl I'm cool with that tell your friend she looked fly today, you know. So, you know, this was a couple times she said this to my other coworker. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just loosen up and become cool with her. But then it just seemed like every time I would come in with something, she'd be like, oh, I got something like that. Oh, I got that same bag. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that. But I would never see it though. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. But I'm just like, I'm a grown woman. Like that's high school shit. I'm not competing with another woman. And she's a very pretty woman. She's very pretty. I'm not competing with you. You're beautiful. God's given you a gift. Okay. I'm not competing with you with my clothes, because you may win, you may not win, you know. And there was another woman that she's a YouTuber, vlogger, whatever you want to call it, and I was trying to become cool with her as well. But it almost seems as if everything that I would talk to her about, because there were times that she was talking about menopause. And every time, you know, she would talk about menopause, we became friends because I met up with her one day and I was telling her, you really, really dope. Can I give you an initial? Because I used to sell jewelry, right? So I still got a lot of initials left, right? So I said, would you like, I showed her a couple of her initial, and she told me which one. And I said, well, let's meet up at the perimeter mall, you know, and so I can give it to you and introduce myself to you. So she was like, bet, let's do that. So, you know, the connection was pretty cool from the beginning. But like as we're getting more acquainted with each other, you know, she gave me her number, I gave her my number, and we would text each other every now and then. And so, you know, when there was an instance where she was talking about menopause and she's really going through it and this and that, and I was telling her some of the things that worked for me, maybe you should try. And it was almost as if she was like dummying down the things that I was saying. You know what I mean? So, and then there was another instance where I was at my son's house, and this went viral because Ross Dress for Less was selling $200 Uggs for like $50-$60, right? And that was a real thing. Everybody thought it was BS because every time people went to Ross, they couldn't find anything. But since I was in B-More, you know, I was finding all of, you know. So I had texted her because in one of her videos, she was like, yeah, I need to find a new pair. I need to buy me a new pair of Uggs because these are old or something like that. So I texted her and I said, you need to go to Ross because it is true that whole viral thing is true. Uggs are $50-$60. I don't know what they are in Georgia, you know, but it is true. And then I also was telling her that so she said, oh, I was just in Ross the other day and I ain't seen no Uggs. I said, well, maybe you got to try another Ross, because me and my husband, we went to a couple of Rosses before I found a Ugg actually in my size. So I said, maybe you should try a couple of Rosses. You just got to drive around. You'll get lucky, you know. So then she was like, yeah, maybe, you know, I don't know. So then I told her, I said, yeah, and I just found out that Ross, for seniors 55 and older, you get like a, I don't know if it's a 10 or 15% discount. And she was like, well, I've been going to Ross for a long time and I never knew that they give seniors discounts. I said, well, it's right there on the glass door when you coming in. It tells you. Do you want to take my word for it or not? But it's like every time I would say something to her, she would just like kind of dummy it down or kind of shut me down. I don't have time for that. I'm too well experienced for you to be shutting me down. I'm very knowledgeable in the things that I speak of. Very knowledgeable. I'm not going to give you something that I'm not doing for myself. You know, I'm not going to put you in a situation that I haven't already put myself in. You know, but then, gosh, this stuff smells amazing. I'm still sitting here like, damn. But anyway, like I really wanted to be mad cool with her. Like I said, I've been out here almost 6 years. Really haven't found, and I had a talk with my goddaughter. And I told her, I says, you know, there's nobody like your mom. You know, and she was like, gee, you got to give people a chance. I said, I have. And each time they give me their ASS to kiss. And I'm not doing it. So maybe it's best that I do just stay to myself. You know, I have so much fun with my husband. We do things all the time together. We have so much in common. That's my friend. He's been my friend since I was 19 years old. Right? So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. My daughter says I ramble on and on. Just stick to the point. My husband says, babe, I've been watching your videos and I notice you'll say one thing and move on to something else and then come back. So I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to stay on track. And I ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that sub button. I only got 50 subscribers. Check out my videos. That be Jerry Terrell. I've been doing this thing for over a year and all I got is 50 subscribers. I don't even think YouTube is putting me in the algorithm. I don't know what's going on, but like I said, please like, comment, sub, and I'll like, comment, and sub you. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.